العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. So talking about factorization, so we want to factorize this quadratic equation. So if we are given equation of this form and we want to use, there are different kinds of methods to solve this quadratic equation. One of them is factorization, one of them is using the almighty formula, and so on like that. So if we want to if we want to factorize this quadratic equation, firstly we have to know the coefficient of each of the value, the one that has unknown. So what's the coefficients of x squared? That's 1. The coefficients of what? Of x, that's 6. The coefficient means that the number at the back of the unknown. So since this one is x squared, so automatically by default is 1 that is here. So this one is what? Is a constant, so its coefficient is 5. Now, so how are we going to use our factorization method? To use our factorization method, so let's take this as what? So we need two numbers in which, so before that we have to multiply this by this together. That will give us what? So 5 times 1 will give us 5, and we have 6. So we have two numbers, we have 5 and we have 6. So now if we want to factorize this equation, firstly we need two numbers in which if we are to add it together, we are going to get 6. That's the coefficient of x. And if we are to what? Multiply it, we are going to get 5. So we need two numbers. So we can, two numbers, if we are to add it together, if we are to add it together, we get 6, and if we are to multiply it, we are to get 5. Actually, it's not ordinary 5, that's plus 5. You have to notice, you have to take note of what? Of the sign at the back, since it's what? 6 and 5. So by default, the sign at the back is what? Positive. So if we are to add both numbers, we are to get plus 6, and if we are to multiply it, we are going to get plus 5. So which number are we going to use? So we can, let's try let's try 3 and 2, 3 and 2 plus 3 plus 2. So we have to multiply plus 3 times plus 2, it will give us plus 6. Plus 6. That means it goes with this. But let's multiply it. Plus 5. It doesn't go, sorry. So this one is wrong. So let's find a number, okay? Let's use 6 plus 6 plus 1. So plus 6 times plus 1. So we want to use multiplication and we get plus 6. But if we are to add it together, plus 6 plus 1, that will give us plus 7. So it goes with this, but it doesn't go with what? The multiplication sign here. So let's try another number, okay? So let's use plus 5 plus 1. So if we are to add it together, add 5 and what's got plus 5, we have to sum it together, plus 5 plus 1, that will give us what? Plus 6. So if we are to multiply it, plus 5 times plus 1, it will give us plus 5. So I think these two numbers are the one we have to use. So now, so if we have to use these two numbers, so we now say we are solving for x squared plus 6s plus 5. So we have to substitute these two numbers into this this one. So we have s squared. So let's use plus 1x, that's plus s, plus 5x. So we are using 5 and plus 5 and plus 1 here. So then we bring this one out plus 5. So we want to what? The next step is what? To take it into. Sorry for that. So we are going to what? Take it 2. So we have s squared plus x. What's common between the two numbers? That's x. So bring s out. We open a bracket. So if you have to divide the s divided by s squared, it gives us a single s. S divided by s, it gives us what? 1. So that's plus 1. So plus, so we have 5x plus 5. So what's the number that is that we can find in both figures here? So that's 5. We're going to 5 out, open a bracket. So we have to divide 5 by this, it gives us s plus what? We have to divide 5 divided by 5 gives us 1. So firstly, if we reach this stage, to be sure that we are getting this, the number, the what's called, the figures in this brackets will have to be the same. So if it's not the same, that means there's a mistake in the two numbers we are looking for. So since these are, we have 2 of these, so we have to bring just 1 out. So that will be x plus 1. Just take 1 out of it and take this one out, x plus 5. So that's our answer.